Let me tell you a story. It's a fun story about a girl who fell in love with a boy. And it all started on a cold evening with a cappuccino. It was a day full of laughter and adventure for the girl, who enjoyed skiing up in the mountains and drinking cappuccinos, of course. They were strangers, after all, and had never met before. Now feeling tired and exhausted after a fun-filled day, she's being driven home by the boy. They were in the middle of nowhere and still miles away from home when she gradually began to realise that she should not have had that extra cappuccino. It was very cold and there were no signs of any restrooms nearby. The boy suggested she try to hold it, but she did for a while. Unfortunately, because of the cold and slow going, there came a point when she told him that he better stop and let her go beside the road, or it would be the front seat of his car. They stopped and she quickly crawled behind the car. Due to the wet and slippery road, she didn't have a good footing. So, she let her bummy rest against the rear fender of the car to steady herself, and slowly looked behind to check on the boy who was watching for traffic, and indeed was a real gentleman who refrained from peeking. All she could think about was the relief she felt despite the rather embarrassing nature of the situation. Upon finishing, however, she soon became aware of another sensation. Her bummy was firmly glued against the car fender due to the extreme cold. Horrified by her plight and yet aware of the humour of the moment, she answered the boy's concerns of what's taking her so long with a reply that she was indeed in need of some assistance. The boy came around, he burst out laughing and she too giggled. Obviously, as hysterical as the situation was, they were also faced with a real problem. Both agreed it would take something hot to free her from the icy metal. Thinking about what got her into that situation in the first place, both quickly realised that there was only one way to get her free. So, as she looked the other way, the boy proceeded to unzip his pants.
So, what happened then, Nana?
It's a lover's holiday where I can take you far away and we'll be alone together. Where the man can't get you down and we don't know our way around town. We'll be free forever, 'cause I love you. I love you.